I guess most people think about metastatic breast cancer as just another type of breast cancer. They don't know much about it.
And I don't think people realize just because you don't look a certain way.
They expect us to be frail.
Have no hair.
I should look and act sick.
And if you don't look sick, people don't think you're sick.
People don't actually think that I'm sick.
Or the belief that you did something wrong. Maybe you didn't get your mammograms. Or
people would ask the question, well, how long do you have to live?
Wow, you're so young for this.
Oh, well, how long are you in treatment for?
When the reality is that I will always be in active treatment.
It's part of every day of your life.
We will be on treatment for the rest of our lives.
There is no cure for stage 4 metastatic breast cancer.
It's terminal.
Terminal illness.
We are living with a death sentence.
I was diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer when I was 51 years old.
I was diagnosed when I was 57 years old.
I was diagnosed when I was 30 years old.
I was diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer when I was 28 years old and MBC when I was 39 years old.
I was 58 years old when I was first diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer.
I was diagnosed with breast cancer at 40.
I was diagnosed with MBC in May 2019. I was 52 years old, or young.
I was just about to turn 44 years old.
I was 40 years old when I was diagnosed.
I was diagnosed with MBC right before my 38th birthday.
Metastatic breast cancer has taught me just to live life. No one's guaranteed tomorrow at the end of the day.
I think I went a little crazy right after I got diagnosed, and one of the things I did was I bought a 1963 MGB, putting the top down and driving anywhere. It brings me a lot of fun and a lot of joy.
It's like a gift to wake up every single day, and I live life to the absolute fullest. I mean, I think I did before my diagnosis, but I'm pretty sure I probably put that in overdrive.
I try to find joy in just even the little moments. There is no, oh, maybe I'll do that later, or I'll do that next year. You do it now.
I love dancing, especially the older types. Ballroom dancing, folk.
I like to be on stage in any way I can. Improv comedy, dance, musical theater.
I love to be outside in nature to see the beauty that there is in creation.
The greatest joy is my 3-year-old son, going on adventures with him and giving him cuddles and kisses at every opportunity I have.
Being outside with my husband and my fur baby.
And my Philadelphia Eagles. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles.
MBC has taken my future from me.
The expectations of a future.
My future.
My future.
It's taken my future away from me.
My career dreams.
My old self.
My ability to plan for a family naturally, or even through IVF. I'd have to do it through a surrogate, and even then I would have to decide if I want to start a family with my condition.
I love children, and that's one thing that this horrible disease has taken away, is that my husband and I cannot have any kids.
My unseen, unknown grandchildren of the future.
It's taken my marriage.
I will not meet my grandchildren.
After my diagnosis, I cut back on how much I was putting in my 401k because I don't think I'm gonna see 65.
Metastatic breast cancer has taken away my invincibility.
But it has not taken away my spirit and my soul and my ability to love and to feel loved.
The thing I fear most about having metastatic breast cancer is the decline when I can't take care of myself anymore.
Suffering. I don't want to suffer.
You know, there's that unknown that's really frightening and that I dread.
What I fear the most is getting to a point in disease progression where there's no more treatment and I'm in pain.
That I'm going to run out of options. All the fight in the world left, but that there's just not going to be any more medication for me.
I fear leaving my husband behind.
I fear leaving my loved ones behind.
I want to live. I want to see everyone grow old and see what they get to accomplish. My niece and my nephew, I won't be able to get to see them graduate college or get married.
My biggest fear is that my son will grow up without having his mommy with him. for all the big and little things in his life.
I fear leaving my husband and kids.
I fear for other women of any age that will inevitably be diagnosed with MBC and not having a cure. Over 35%
Of breast cancer patients
Will develop.
Metastatic breast cancer.
Over 98%
Of all breast cancer deaths,
are as a result of metastatic breast cancer.
Yet, less than 5%
Of all breast cancer funding
Goes to
MBC.
and together
together.
Together.
together
we must find a cure.